Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs Tower, squawk 6250.
6250.
Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs altimeters 2985, radar contact about 10 miles west of the Palm Springs VOR. Presently landing runway 31, you're requesting straight in for 13.
If that's available, please.
Remember, correction, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, make straight in runway 13 left and clear to land. Wind is 0905.
Clear to land, runway 3 left, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, thanks.
Palm Springs clearance, plus 4658 is type PC12 slam call, request clearance to Vegas S filed.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs clearance. Good afternoon, unable to give you S file and I'll be full route standby. Plus 4658 is cleared to the Las Vegas airport via Flight Cathedral 1 departure procedure to Palm Springs, Victor 370 to 29 Palms, Victor 538, Cresso, join the Cresso 3 arrival. Maintain 7,000, expect flight level 2405 minutes after departure, departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6316.
Plus 4658 is cleared to Vegas via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, Victor 37029, Palms, Victor 538, Cresso 3, initially climb 7,000, expect cruiser FG5, departure 167, squawk 6316 plus 465.
Plus 4658, reback is correct. Tango to Mike, taxi to the ramp via Echo and this frequency.
Taxiing to the ramp via Echo, remaining on this frequency, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike.
Ontario Tower, Cessna 237 Charlie Alpha, approximately 4 miles to the west, inbound to land.
Number 237 Charlie Alpha, roger, inner left, traffic, left downwind runway 26 left, report base.
Enter left downwind for 26 left and record your base, 237 Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Tower, United 242, on the visual for 20 right, will be turning for a right base shortly.
United 242 John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170.3.
Clear to land, 20 right, United 242.
Palomar Tower, King Alpha 208 Kilo, ILS 54.
Near 520 Yankee Kilo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 210 at 11.
The land,
Number 237 Charlie Alpha, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 7 Charlie Alpha.
Palm Springs route plus 4658 east ramp with weather going for taxi.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Trail right via Echo Bravo 465.
Riverside Tower, good morning, November 2903 Alpha with you on the ILS.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Runway 9 clear low approach, report miss.
November 2903 Alpha, the low approach, runway 9, next report is good.
Palm Springs Tower plus 4658 ready to go 3 and right at Bravo.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 3 and right plus 465.
Palomar Tower, King Alpha 208 Kilo, located at 24.
Here's our Yankee Kilo, roger, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Via Alpha to
Plus 4658, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 465.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha is clearly active, taxi to the GA parking booths.
Number 7 Charlie Alpha, remain on this frequency, taxi into the south ramp via Sierra.
South ramp via Sierra with you, 7 Charlie Alpha, thanks.
Number 2903 Alpha going around.
Number 03 Alpha, confirm going around or going missed?
November 2903 Alpha going missing.
Number 03 Alpha, roger, execute the published missed approach procedure.
Flying the published mid-approach procedure, November 2903.
Piper 2903 Alpha, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure, 03 Alpha.
Number 03 Alpha, departure frequency will be 135.4.
135.4 for departure, November 2903 Alpha.
Ontario Tower, November 516 Delta Mike, inbound ILS 26 left.
Number 516 Delta Mike, Ontario Tower. Good afternoon, Ontario. Wind is calm. Runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 6 Delta Mike. Ontario Tower, November 36. Correction, 516 Delta Mike, clearly active at uniform, taxiing to the south apron.
Number 6 Delta Mike, roger, taxi on the south ramp via Sierra. Remain on this frequency.
Via Sierra on this frequency, 6 Delta Mike.
Riverside Tower, good evening. November 2903 Alpha is with you on the middle coast on which you said.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land on runway 2703 Alpha. Riverside Cloud, November 2903 Alpha. In Alpha, request taxi to the transient partner.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside ground. In the future, don't switch to the ground frequency unless you're told to do so. Should stay with tower, exiting the runway all the way to the hold short point. Stay on this frequency for now, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Rocket. Number 2903 Alpha.
Generally clear. Generally clearance. November 6th. Charlie Mike Cherokee. I would like to attempt the I-4 rating today.
Cherokee 76 Charlie Mike, jawline clearance. Good evening. Good luck on the I-4 destination. Will be, let's go, Kilo, Oscar, X-ray, Romeo.
That's Kilo, Oscar, X-ray, Romeo. 6 Charlie Mike.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
I'm going to sign off and collect some information for this destination. I'll sign back in. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Just report when you're back with the I-4. And how long do you think it'll be? It's not going to be more than an hour, is it?
No. I have to file and get some charts and plates.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll still be here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we'll look for your flight plan to come through. And we should plan stuff.
Las Vegas Tower Plus 4658 unusual 1 on the right 4500.
Plus 4658 Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, clear to land, wind 1807.
Clear to land 1 right 465.
Plus 658 exit right, taxi into the ramp via hotel, remain on this frequency today.
Exit right, ramp via hotel, ramp frequency 58 465.
Ground number 953 Whiskey Alpha's Piper Comanche PA24/Alpha. Like taxi to be active VFR east departure with the weather.
Calling Long Beach Ground, need you to just verify your call sign, please.
Sorry about that. 916 Whiskey Alpha, November 916 Whiskey Alpha.
Comanche 9016 Whiskey Alpha, Long Beach Ground, roger. And just confirm VFR eastbound.
Eastbound and repeat east ramp just south of runway 25.
Comanche 9016 Whiskey Alpha, roger. Runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo.
Okay, 25 right via Kilo, 916 Whiskey Alpha. Long Beach Tower, November 916 Whiskey Alpha, holding short of 25 right Kilo, ready for departure VFR east.
Number 916 Whiskey Alpha, Long Beach Tower, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure approved.
Clear for takeoff 25 right, right downwind departure 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Good day, Palm Springs, ground scanning from Hotel Tango, East Ramp, India, close traffic, runway 31 right.
Papa Hotel Tango, D Mike, Palm Springs ground, say again aircraft type.
Gray Cessna scan.
Skyline Tango, D Mike, thank you, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Echo and Bravo, 31 right, Papa Hotel Tango.
We're 791 Juliet, towards ground left, clear.
Okay, Sky 791 Juliet, we see there's no clearance delivery with this field, so would we get our departure instructions with tower or with ground?
Always go with the lowest, so we'll start with ground, just say your intentions.
Okay, Sky 791 Juliet, type Cessna 172 on the south anchors with the numbers requesting VFR advisories to Jumpway.
Number 791 Juliet, roger, departure frequency 134.9er, squawk 2061.
1249, that's 2061, squawk 791 Juliet.
Got 991 Juliet, read back is correct, are you ready to taxi now?
In a couple of minutes, just gotta go and get started. It's Sky 791 Juliet, south anchors 956.
Sky 791 Juliet, roger, runway 29 right. Taxi via hotel, correction, taxi via Alpha in Juliet.
29 right, taxi via Alpha and Juliet, Sky 791 Juliet. Palm Springs Tower, scanning Papa Hotel Tango, Mike is holding short runway 31 right, Bravo, and ready for departure, close traffic.
Hello, everyone. Hey, good to see you. Evanek, good to see you. Finish, good to see you as well. Marcus says hi too. Oh, that's awesome. Evanek, 733. Hello, chat. Good to see you. Eidke, good to see you as well. And Scrab, hey, hey, hey. So, is Mrs. Uncertified time?
Yes, it is.
Tomorrow, we are finally going to fly for real. Finally.
Yeah.
There were some...
Oh, I'm very excited.
Yeah, well, and it seemed like at the beginning of the week that we needed to postpone the flight because the Cessna that we had that was scheduled for us to do our flight needed to replace some magnetos,
which is essential.
Which is quite essential, as we both know. So we were actually a little bit disappointed about that. But then suddenly, just a day ago, then the instructor just emailed us and said, "Hey, we've got another Cessna Skyhawk available. Are you guys still in for a flight?"
Like, oh my God, I forgot we had another one.
Yeah,
we had a spare.
I guess someone just canceled his flight or so.
Yeah.
So that means tomorrow is a beautiful day. We're gonna fly. You're gonna do traffic patterns.
Oh.
We're gonna overfly our house.
Our house, our work, our previous houses.
So that's also just a scenic ride, regardless of training.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
That's amazing. But I shouldn't think about it too much because I think it's a little bit scary. But when I start doing it, I think it will be very fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. If you just start and fly and you're in the moment, because otherwise you might make it bigger than it actually is. Yeah, I can totally imagine that. But we are so excited.
I'm curious what I can do already in the first lesson. What he allows me to do. What's safe.
Yeah, well, and again,
if it's also a little bit of practice with the rudder, it's rudder, right?
Yeah, the pedals. Yeah.
Or if it's also a little bit of steering, or
but
maybe just full-blown traffic patterns.
You're going to say, well, here you are. You said you're uncertified. You can always say, I'm an uncertified pilot, so I cannot. I'm not allowed to fly. That's always a good excuse. Yeah. But anyway, you can at the time, even during the flight, say what you like. You are in the front seat. I'm in the back. And guys, I'm going to record that by video. Now, I've been thinking about all kinds of ways to also capture the audio in the cockpit through the headsets, but it turned out to be a little bit too difficult, or more difficult than I initially thought. So what we're going to do is I'm going to record as much as I can, and perhaps that will not... I need to figure out a little bit more how to do that, but I guess it might make sense to not include any audio at all, at least not our voices or some voiceover, because then we can stream the video, an hour video or so, here on Twitch, and we can just, like in this setting, just chat.
Or maybe put the volume down so that you have a little bit of scenic noise.
Oh, yeah,
so
right.
I think that's nice.
That's a good sound. Yeah, that's a good approach.
We can easily...
But then we do the voiceover, because obviously also the instruction and the guidance will be in Dutch. And otherwise we need to do all kinds of weird translations and subtitles and stuff, and that's far too much work. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, landing...
Welcome to Club Aviation, 733 says. That's true.
Thank you, Evnek. Don't underestimate Mrs. Uncertified.
Well, I think you are going to get an opportunity, perhaps in the third lab or so, to have a feel of the landing. I would not be surprised. I mean, it's not that far off that what we're doing here with the Skyhawk and the simulation. And I'm just hoping that you get excited and see, my gosh, this flight simulator hobby is actually quite similar to the real thing.
Yeah,
hence
I'm very,
flight simulation. And
curious.
then it might spark that interest. All right. Shall we get going?
Yeah. Let's see if I still remember what needs to be done.
Exactly, because
I like my own airplane.
Yes.
Oh, wow, Aitke.
Aitke, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, subscription, a great stream. Thank you, Aitke. Thank you so much for that encouragement. Appreciate it.
Well, but really, this community is so supportive and so kind, also on the Discord, but also live during stream. And it really adds to the whole experience, for me at least. Yeah.
Totally agree.
But for you as well, because we talk about it quite a lot.
But somehow it's unexpected, or it's surprising at some extent. I mean, in other terms, I would expect that everyone loves aviation, and we all share this common passion, so it's quite natural for us to all feel excited about each other flying, but still it feels quite valuable and unique and special.
Well, we never had someone online that's bullying or whatever, so this is really nice, supportive, content focused.
Now, I also feel that even though that we are the streamers, it's not that much, at least in my view, that we are providing the content. We're actually creating it also with the people in chat. It's like we are allowing a community to arise rather than we are just, we are providing content.
I see that Scrap needs to leave, so thank you for joining us, and bye-bye.
Oh yeah, Scrap. Well, thank you for just dropping by.
So what I also really liked is when was it? Tuesday or something like that? And you were streaming, and on the Discord we were chatting about what kind of errors we would put into your screen.
Oh yeah.
So it also having everyone's input on that, I think that was really.
Yeah, you did that. It was a smart move to put that on Discord to ask
Yeah,
everyone.
well, we can screw with your flight altogether.
It's a cool one by Evanek here. I've heard people putting a very small microphone between the ear and the headset to record the ADC. So what I could do is just get for example, my iPhone.
You put my iPhone here in
No, not in yours, but in mine.
Yeah, you could.
Well, we could try. But then again, it would be in Dutch.
It should be a nice flight for you as well. Not that you have an iPhone stuck in your head.
Get an ear infection once we land back. Yeah, no, that's true. And we're just going to do the voice audio.
Yeah. We just got lost in.
What are you going to do today, Mrs. Uncertified?
I am going to practice my traffic patterns. No navigation stuff, because I'm not very good at that just yet.
But it's also not necessary because you're preparing for tomorrow's traffic.
For
what are we going to do in terms of the
I don't need to spot any lakes in Holland.
No, exactly. What we're going to do, for tomorrow, we're going to fly 3 traffic patterns, and we're going to fly over our work and our home.
Yeah.
And we're going to do perhaps some turns or perhaps some stalls if you're up for it. That's kind of like what we scheduled to do tomorrow. So with that in mind, let's just do a few traffic patterns here at French Valley. That's where we are currently. As you can see, this is real world weather. It's great weather actually. You can look at the meteors soon. And you just do 3 traffic patterns on your own as a refreshment course, kind of like. That's about it. Or would you like to do anything else?
No, I think that's very nice.
Okay. Now,
hey, we have a resubscribing.
Yeah, that's from Eike.
Oh, that was the. I thought it was a donation, but it was a.
It was a subscription, yeah.
Oh,
which is
so
really,
great.
really great. For 3 months.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not looking for. I mean, these are just now Google Chrome windows that I have, so chat and stuff, which works. But I was looking. Some other big streamer noticed that there is a program actually that you can use that is much more sophisticated than just using Google Chrome, which provides a lot more information here. So I'm thinking about using another program to do this, where we can also do those sound bits.
Oh yeah.
For example, for reminding the clock. Yeah, that sniper. I will hear Sniper's voice or your voice when you're. Yeah, exactly. So that's something that I'm looking into, but I need to figure that out a little bit more.
Yeah, if you want the sound bit from me, I guess that's some kind of evil laugh when something's not working anymore.
But I guess I only have the clock, right? Is there any other kind of phrase or command that would make sense in terms of my training?
I don't know. You're really about learning and growth, but that's not really.
But in terms of errors that I make, like the one of the clock, is there anything else that I'm forgetting about, or something that is really typical? Like, oh yeah, there goes the chat again about me not doing. But I cannot think about anything else.
I think that's one of the major ones. I will think about it.
I feel exclamation fill with me right now. when you're setting me up for failures, that might be fun.
Yeah. But then you kind of know that it's coming.
That's
if you
true.
don't know that it's coming, then we have different problems.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, we need to start.
Darling of darlings.
We are,
so we are at French Valley. We've perhaps we should check the map, just have a very quick look at what's going on. In terms of weather and where we are, just very briefly, I mean, you are already a little bit familiar with French Valley and you're just flying traffic patterns. So
we also practiced this on...
Yes, exactly the same airport.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, just off
We already did kind of a practice run. Yeah, because she said Murrieta and we were not.
Exactly.
Okay, French Valley.
Guide us through your preps.
I see that it is VFR weather. Because there's a lot of visibility, it's 10 statute miles, and it should be, well, 3 to 5 was marginal, so it's higher
You're
than
my
5.
lover.
So 10, so it's really, it's also clear. The clouds are clear below 12,000 feet. I think they needed to be at 3,000.
For marginal VMT.
For marginal, so we are really in the clear.
Exactly.
So the winds are coming from 230 degrees, which means that we need to take. How do I get this out?
You need to press that pencil.
Oh yeah, and then
say clear, and you need to always change. This is some kind of a bug. I need to tweet this.
Also clear the current.
Oh, sorry, I thought I did that. Yeah, there it is.
So 230, which means that
bit hard.
We need to take runway 18 because it's closest.
Exactly, 18. But still, it largely depends on how strong the winds are. Because if they are calm, then it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
Plus.
And we need to follow the current traffic.
Exactly. If there are other guys flying on the traffic pattern, which there might be, then we need to fit in. Exactly.
And we are currently right below this point? Or?
Yep. We're now looking up. We're exactly below the camera. It's hard. Let's see.
Are.
Perhaps you need to look around a bit with
No, I think I know. I would say that we are here. Because I see the.
I think you are right.
2 runways there. I see the one there. So that means that we need to be
You
somewhere
are totally
here.
right. And I remember that we were sitting in between these hangars here down here at the bottom. So I think we're even.
Oh, that was just a lucky shot. That we were exactly there. I just thought this vicinity.
So we're already close to 18. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay.
So one other thing that I've got on Tuesday is that the traffic pattern altitude is. Let me see.
Crash Tender is saying, it would be fun to scare the shit out of Mr. Uncertified with evil laughter from Mrs. Well, actually nothing happened yet. I need to find an error, might get some nerves triggered.
It would be.
No, okay. So would you be willing?
Some kind of nice, like, aren't you seeing what I've done to you? Can't you see? Evil, wicked witch.
Well,
let us think about that.
Good one.
Okay.
Also like to have a sound bit by Evanek, by the way, but I don't know what else. Yeah, evil laughter. To have 5 variations of that might be a little bit too much, but
we can
we've got the clock, evil laughter, and I really love that Marcus has 8 or so.
Really?
Yeah, but he recorded those of people he talks to on PilotEdge, which say silly things, and then he clips those audios. And so he has a lot of more information to work with. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, whenever you need to determine your cruising altitude, you can have a voice clip of me saying, "Odd pilots fly to the east plus 500."
Exactly. When things get confusing. Well, that's a good one, actually.
Best pilots fly to the west
just make a
minus
list,
500.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, but focus.
No, yeah, we're
Tim,
having fun.
Focus.
Sure. Yeah.
People have other things to do.
Exactly. We are looking forward to Narcos, right?
Yeah. We do.
2 episodes to go.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Season
the muchachos.
Muchachos. Los Pepes. We need to be careful because otherwise the cartel is
People were saying
listening.
really scary stuff right now. Okay. So cruising altitude is 1,314. So 1,400. What was it? Latitude miles?
I don't know what you're looking at. Or at the
the
top there.
Elevation of the airport?
Yeah.
1,400?
It's 1,400 feet.
What's... No.
Statute miles is with the weather. Yeah, it's with the weather and with... That's distance. Yeah, you could also measure distance in feet, I guess. But
I don't like the metric system.
No, it's confusing. I totally agree.
Okay, and the traffic pattern altitude is at 2,400 things.
Feet, exactly.
Yeah. So that means that we need to make our first turn at 2,100.
Exactly, darling.
Okay, runway 18. I believe that we needed to make left turns, yes. So only the other runway that would be right-handed traffic pattern.
And
so
how
we
do you
need to
know that you make left turn?
Because it doesn't say here. Right?
Exactly. You only see RP with
Yeah.
36. Exactly.
So I am ready.
Yeah, I think so too. Good job.
When yesterday.
Cardinal still has your names
What's that?
on it if you're ever in SoCal. I think that's an invitation. I don't know what 733 means with that.
How did I get into the plane? Wasn't it 9 or shift 9?
Shift 9. Yep. I should the recenter. Thanks for the follow,
Thanks
Deadlocks.
for the follow. Okay, let me pause this a little bit. Because otherwise we will get crazy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what 733 meant. You're invited to come fly me, which is
wow, that's so
awesome.
cool.
Well, again, Flight SimCon.
Yeah,
we it's in Las Vegas, most likely.
About it.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's nice though. That would be nice. But we are also going to the States earlier, maybe in the year. So
it's a bit too much pressure. I would be so. Yeah.
But we can stay there from. That would be
for sure, just 3 months. I'm in my last year of my PhD. Let's just stick there.
3 months of holiday, no problem. Yeah, I also don't think
no, with
my
your
students
education
would like
exactly.
it that much, or they would maybe.
No, they love you.
Well.
All right.
Okay, but
you did a good briefing.
Yeah, now I need to do this.
And take your time.
Focus.
Take your time. You can think out loud. You can make mistakes. Whatever you like.
First, we're going to see whether every panel works, basically.
Sounds good.
So we do this. It works. We do a switch here. We hear that it works.
Oh yeah, so you're checking whether the SciTech panels actually work. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So that's the first one. Sorry. To check the trim wheel because it's all the way up.
Very good.
It's responding. These ones are responding. The flaps are responding. So that's all the panels are working except this one. We need to check that later on.
And obviously this is something that we will not do tomorrow, Saturday, right? Because we're in a simulator. Yeah.
But we need to check it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we put on our batteries. And now we would do the normal check. And we would make sure that all of the panels are responding like we would expect them in the plane. So we're checking whether everything works.
Makes total sense.
Okay.
Oh, this is so nice.
So there's
I missed you in the cockpit. Well, I said that also on Tuesday when we were flying off stream. It was so wonderful to fly with you again. But again, I'm feeling it right now. Like, my gosh, you belong here.
I was very busy with everything.
I know, me too. Me too.
Okay, so I need to develop a flow. And right now I'm always a bit like unfocused. So there are a few of the things that I cannot check here. Because we need the more, right?
Well, well you can read it, but because the engine is off, all the meters show 0 or nothing.
Yeah. So we need to come back to those later on. We do see though that the clock is working. Let's go to the primary instruments. Why is this one actually all crooked?
Because it needs the engine to run.
Oh, it needs the engine to run. Okay.
Some,
so the thing that is working is the altimeter. And it should be at that 1400 altitude, a little bit less.
Exactly.
Which it is. So we have the idea that that works. And this one, it should be the same as that one, even though it's mirrored, but it is the same. I need to set this one already. Well, no, I don't want to do that just now. Let me just first focus on whether everything works. There's this panel, it's working. So I had the primary instruments. Now I'm going down, see whether this one is working. Let me see. I have this. That. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not new to this. This is working as well. So that completes that section.
There's another axis on the yoke that you need to check, or at least I missed it. Yeah, that one.
Now, how do I see that?
Well, if you look back again, to the back, to the tail, and then pull on the yoke. Might
Oh yeah,
see
that one.
effect.
Yeah,
exactly.
that one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And now you've got all the axes. Yeah.
Now I've got them. This is for later on. 3 nacho flaps.
So what will be cool
It's
tomorrow is that
working.
we're actually going to do an external walk around.
Oh,
and have a
that's
quick-
so weird
I think,
to think
yeah.
about that.
You'll be surprised to see how realistic it is actually. At least that sounds silly
Nice.
because it's the real thing, but how much it resembles Flight Sim.
So we have the panel working. So I think like checking wise, I've done everything for now.
Yeah, I think you are totally right.
Is my door closed?
Yeah.
Because that would be an important one. Okay.
Very good. And again, I think
Okay.
again, I think tomorrow the instructor might tempt you to work through a checklist. You could also ask him before to not do that because it takes a lot of time and perhaps you're not interested in that. But if you wouldn't, that I think that would be the case. So you get a card like we have here.
Yeah,
It
but I can be
says-
very quick with it.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I think you will find quite familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we have a you have to set the heading bug to yeah, this actually, right?
Sky Lounge. Thank you for the auto host.
180.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
And what's the east? What's the heading of the east? In numbers?
90.
Exactly. In west?
That is 270.
Right. In north?
360
Right.
or 0.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, so this is everything. So I'm already setting things for my flight. So I set this one. Let's see. I cannot do anything on
Sure,
that side.
733. You're welcome. I think he's welcome. You're the commander in chief. 733 at the bottom.
I don't know what he's saying.
He's saying if he can join at French Valley here with
Oh,
his airplane
yeah,
on
sure.
PilotEdge. Yeah, sure.
I didn't know that was the
Oh, the airport code.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
I thought, okay, yeah, sure, but what is it?
F70. What is F70? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
73.
Yeah.
Come.
The more the merrier, actually.
Exactly. Good training.
300 woe below Eindhoven.
Yeah, they are talking about a traffic pattern, which I also am a little bit surprised of at Eindhoven, that there's a traffic pattern altitude of 300 feet. And Finnish is correct to say, well, that is not a lot of margin if you have an engine out or stuff. You don't have that much altitude to get back to the airport. 300 feet, you're flying at 1,000 feet usually.
But isn't Eindhoven below sea level?
Well, it's used to, I think they are talking about AGL, so above ground level.
So, no, but so the traffic pattern altitude would then be 300 because Eindhoven is minus.
Yeah, but still, if you measure it by ground
Yeah.
elevation, then it should still add up to
Oh,
1,000,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
on MSL, if you compare it to sea level, indeed, then you might come up
Okay.
come to 300. Good remarks, good thinking, but a little bit surprised. 300 feet is really, really, really low. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, distracting you.
Let
You're doing
me
great.
see.
So you set the heading
I
bug.
set the heading bug. One thing I always forget is this thingy.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't make that much sense because before you start the engine, you need to quit the avionics because otherwise you damage them, right?
Yeah, but I thought if I already set everything, then once the engine is running, we can really.
Oh, okay. Well, perhaps that's the
take
case. I
off.
thought that it will reset, but
No, it
okay.
doesn't.
Okay.
I've done this before.
Oh, thank you. Done this before. Would you like to have some water or something else?
No. Not
Also, fresh air. Let me know.
well, some kind of fresh air we will need.
Well, no, I mean here from the window,
No, it's
outside,
okay.
outside
We
air.
will have another zoo in our room. Well, me, I do want to.
You do want to sip. Okay. I will
let me see. AWAS. That's the weather. That should be this one. Oh, it's still set from times. Let me see. 122.8. And crash tender. Are you also Dutch or? I don't see non-Dutch speaking people talk about Kleine Brogel. So, yeah. Ah, nice to meet you. He's also Dutch crash tender. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know. Oh, that's awesome, crash tender. Okay.
So we have a lot of people who could join you at Flight SimCon on in
FS Weekend.
FS Weekend
On Lelystad. Yeah, guys. So if you're Dutch, FS Weekend on Lelystad, the 4th and 5th of November, I think.
3rd. The first weekend of November.
The first weekend of November.
In Lelystad Airport.
Evanek
at
and
the
me
Aviodrome.
Aviodrome, that's the museum, exactly, where the FS Weekend is held. And Evanek and me will do a presentation on Twitch and flight simulation and why we think it's the best thing in the world, I guess.
Oh, Crash Tender will be there. Well, it will be very nice to meet you. I think maybe I'm there as well.
Yeah, awesome. We're gonna get together. Perhaps it's also nice to have dinner with all of the guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So, okay. I'm going to start up now because.
Roger.
So, I done my pre-flight check. Mixture full in. Fuel pump on.
Yeah, it's the 4th and 5th.
Okay. Avionics on. Still the same, but that's good.
Wonderful.
So, we've set everything. We need to put the lights on once we're at the runway. So I think we're set. We just need to check the weather. And we could have done that before as well, but...
There's one other thing that you need to do as soon as you start up the engine. You can already see something is telling you what you did not do yet.
This one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's another thing. Usually combined with that one. Mixture.
Oh yeah.
Just lean the mixture tiny bits because we don't need that much blood flow when we are taxiing.
Yeah. And I had this real eye-opener last time that I didn't need to pull the throttle
fully
back.
aft.
Yeah. Before landing. And
exactly.
it actually went a lot better when I had a little bit of speed left. So 60 miles an hour,
60
what was it?
knots, yeah, 60 knots, exactly. Don't pull fully on the throttle too early because you will drop down like a brick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and my landing was so much more smoother after that.
It was perfect, yeah.
Okay, so COM 2.
Morietta, French Valley Information Papa. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 16. Dew point 9. Altimeter 2990. Arriving runway 36. Departing runway 36. Advise on initial contact. You have Papa.
I was not paying attention. I was looking at the.
What do you like to hear?
But I think she said something about departing runway 36.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter because we are picking 18 based on the METAR, right?
Okay.
What was the altimeter? Well, you already set the airport elevation, right? So it doesn't really matter that much.
Was it okay?
Yeah, it was not. It was 90. So it's not correctly set, but it corresponds with the airport elevation, and that's what matters.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Hello?
Trial? What was that? I don't know.
Maybe someone is joining us?
Could be.
So, this is on, right? So, who was joining us on the stream? On this, was it...
I don't know. Perhaps it was someone else, I don't know.
It was 733. Are you already on the radio? What's MIF?
That's another airport that said San Diego. It's Montgomery.
Oh. Ah, okay. Okay, so then we're just going to do this.
Exactly. You set your engine, double check. Set your engine, set your heading bug, you set the throttle a little bit in. You lean the mixture.
I'm ready to go.
I think you're as well. You set the CTAF.
Yep.
You know what to do.
I know what to do.
Oh. Show us some traffic patterns, Mrs. Uncertified.
I will. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, currently at the ramp, taxiing to runway 18 for left-handed traffic patterns, French Valley traffic.
Wowee.
I need to talk like you when I hear it.
No, you're doing just great.
No, but if I start thinking about it, I mess up, but when I have your schwung in it...
My schwung?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're doing great.
Yeah.
And again, it's amazing. This is your 9th lesson or so? Who cares?
We're just having fun. Let me put the mouse out of the way. So now I need to actually leave.
Yes, I think it is, Evanek. And I'm curious to see how it works. Also to be on the field, so that's something.
What's EHTW?
That's the airport code for Twente Airport, where we'll be flying tomorrow. Good taxi speed, honey. Slow and easy. Make sure no one's coming from the right. Hey, John Fly's auto hosting, that's awesome.
Wow, thanks.
Also need to, I guess, tonight in bed or something, I will have a look at the sectional of the Netherlands and have a look at the airspace, so we'll have a better idea of what we're actually flying at.
Okay. So, let's put on...
Very good.
Parking brake.
Good.
And prepare first for takeoff.
Roger.
Before we do the announcement, right?
Exactly.
So we need lights.
No, those are the wrong lights. Look at the labels. They are at the bottom of the switches.
Yeah, taxi lights.
What do you need to turn on before?
Landing lights.
Exactly.
And strobe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was it. Mixture full in. And we say French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, holding short at runway 18, departing for left-handed traffic patterns, French Valley traffic.
Wonderful.
I'm not actually holding short, right? Because I'm departing right now.
Well, but you are holding short. It's great.
It's really short.
No, but it's okay.
Okay.
One thing that you could have done is before you did your announcement, just had to check whether would someone be on final.
Yeah, but we didn't hear anyone. Right?
That's true, but there could also be traffic that is not on the radio.
Yeah.
But there's a tiny thing. Good. Ah, Evanek will join us as well.
Nice.
Ah, that's awesome, Evanek. Yeah, I've got a chart as well, somewhere hidden in the basement, but...
Of the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm pushing the brake, or?
I think you are, but I don't know for sure. Much better. Good. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah. Nice.
So, not too much of a climb.
Exactly.
I'll make sure that the speed is also going good. So how many knots do you need when you're, or how many?
About 80.
Oh, so I'm going up.
Officially 75. So you're going exactly by speed.
Okay.
All right.
Almost
you
there.
Are doing great, honey. It's really, really nice to see.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning crosswind runway 18. French Valley traffic.
Wonderful.
Like this, so.
Exactly.
Oops. And a little bit.
Exactly, honey.
Yeah. This is much better.
Very good.
Okay.
What a beautiful scenery here.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning left downwind runway 18. French Valley traffic.
Perfect speed. You're right on the money with your altitude and with your heading. Now be sure now to keep that heading bug at the outermost bottom of your heading indicator, so you don't fly unmistakably or mistakenly to the airports, because then you won't have any base leg left to make that turn to final. Exactly. You can also just pick a landmark in front of you over the nose outside and say, well, that's where I'm going to fly to, rather than just focusing on the heading indicator. Yeah, you're really looking at your altitude, I think, aren't you? Well, you're doing great. One thing that you need to do on downwind.
Yep, my flap.
Exactly. Right.
Maybe do a little bit of trimming. Well, I can actually already start my descent a little bit.
Careful not to make that left turn too soon. You're already flying a little bit towards the airport, as you can see, looking at the heading bug.
Yeah.
Allow yourself some room to make that turn.
Well, we are going to make this. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning base runway 18 for left-handed traffic patterns, touch and go. French Valley traffic. This is not good. Oh wait, what we learned was first make the turn.
Exactly.
And then do the looking. Okay, like this. Okay, I have a lot of time for the flaps. Look again. Okay, it's always a exciting turn. Ah, now I was a bit too late. Well,
that's not too bad. Let's see if you can recover. Watch your speed. You can also listen to the engine to see
oh, it's
how
too low, the speed. Or
no.
Oh, I'm already on final, I forgot to say.
Exactly. It's now that you, I think the engine is a little, yeah, exactly.
And we're just...
So your speed should now be around 70 or 60. Exactly. Just use the throttle, just remove the power and the airplane will just become a glider and it will go down without you pointing the nose down. It's a much more natural way to do things.
I'm still too high.
Hey, Flight Gear X. Well, we are actually going to do that first real flight tomorrow. Look at the runway. What's happening there?
Someone, oh.
So, what do you do?
No, who's doing this? Okay.
Full power.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, overshooting the runway. So going upwind runway 18 for left-handed traffic patterns, French Valley traffic. Who's doing this?
Wow.
What is
Who's
that?
doing that?
I don't know.
Announce yourself. I hope they know that that was a joke. No!
Yeah, I
okay,
think
it's going okay.
No, it's the AI, I think. Now, have a look. This is a go-around that you never practiced before. Exactly. Now watch. You remove the flaps so you can see the airplane immediately likes to go down and much faster. But try to get yourself into a upwind kind of configuration again. So where does your speed need to be? For the upwind.
80?
80, exactly. So you can put your nose up so you can just slow down at the same time. You're right on the money with the heading. Oh, Avanek is hearing it as well. So I guess it's something happening on the CDEF. I initially thought it was Reality XP, but you're not flying with that GPS stuff.
They should get a ban.
Yeah.
In the system. No. Okay. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning crosswind, runway 18, left-handed traffic patterns, French Valley traffic.
Yeah, I heard so. I heard so too, Avanek. Trial or something. Weird.
Am I on trial for not following the procedures correctly?
No. No, but it's weird. It doesn't sound like a human voice, so...
Maybe they are doing some tests?
Yeah, perhaps. Alright, focus, darling. You're doing great. You just did your first go-around.
My first kind of emergency.
Exactly.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning downwind, runway 18, French Valley traffic. Okay, now lock this. Now I know where to go. I did my flaps too early.
Exactly. Good find. Not a big thing, but yeah, it should be done on downwind. Double check your primary instruments. Is everything looking okay?
Maybe a bit too slow?
Exactly. You'd like to be plus 80. Very good. Heading is good.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk taking off runway 18, left pattern, French Valley.
It's so nice.
Yeah, and Avanek, I think he's not been flying that often lately because he's doing his graduation project.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
So it's good to see him, hear him on radio again. Very controlled. How do you feel with flying?
I feel in control.
Good. With 21 people on board, souls on board, awesome. And a nice subscription there by Eidke. 3 months, my gosh.
Yeah, wow, that's so nice. I'm flying much more straight to the south than I did in the previous round.
I notice.
Trial? Bravo?
Trial. I think, to me, this suggests, I will post it on, I will PM Keith. To me, it seems that there's some kind of software that PilotEdge is using that should be repurchased, or I mean, how do you say that? That the trial has ended and they need to unlock the full version or something like that. I will just poke.
This is I need a little bit more space.
Make sure you're, yeah, exactly.
Maybe already do a little bit of going down.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk turning left crosswind, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
This should be enough. Oh, it's very tight.
Exactly.
Circle.
Make your life easy. Thanks for the follow. Rate that gamer.
We're going to do it anyway. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning. Base runway 18, French Valley traffic. I didn't say touch and go.
Doesn't matter. It was clear. Good. Very good. You like to descend.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk turning left downwind, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
Look at it.
So you can see that you...
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning final runway 18. French Valley traffic. I overshot it.
Well, this is your expertise.
My expertise is making messed up.
Recovering from messed up base to final.
We will make this. Right, people?
Okay, try to manage this. And the big tip is here is not to aim for the beginning of the runway, but a little bit more, like you're doing right now. A little bit more in front of the runway, so you have some time to make a turn and adjust before you touch down.
Oh, I'm aiming now for the behind spot. Because when you need to drive your car, you also need to look all the way through the turn. And I thought maybe this is like...
Right.
similar.
Yeah, so perhaps what you could also do is with your next lap is extend your crosswind leg a little bit more.
Yeah, it was quite tight.
Yeah. Ah, you did great. Now, let's see if that trick works.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk turning left base, runway 18, touch and go, French
Here we
Valley.
go.
Well, not bad. Just posted. Keith is looking.
Bravo.
Yeah, Keith is looking into it right now.
Ah, amazing. Laps. Whoa, whoa.
Good. Okay, so your nose wheel is still. Yeah, you're doing great. Great recovery.
It feels a little bit stressed.
Yeah, I know.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk on the upwind, runway 18 for left-handed traffic patterns. French Valley traffic. Sorry. What do you want to say?
No, that it's indeed quite an intense kind of thing to
French
do.
Valley traffic, Skyhawk turning final, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
Retracting the flaps and staying on center
Yeah.
line and stuff. So you did great. Okay, so this time let's see if we can nail that base to final turn,
Yeah, that's the one messing me up.
which is also the hardest. So one thing you can do, as I mentioned, extend your crosswind leg a little bit more.
I need to do that a little bit more. Okay, so let's do that.
Make your life your own. Make it easy.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning crosswind, runway 18, French Valley traffic. Also means that I don't have to make such steep turns, because this is working just fine. But it does give me more time. That a little bit less power. Yes, much better. So about here. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning downwind, runway 18, French Valley traffic. Stay on this altitude. Oh my god, did I have sweaty hands when it was my first flight by myself and you were in the other room? Do you remember? And then you baptized me?
Oh yeah, I do know. Well, Keith is looking into it, but he's saying that it has to do with us, not with PilotEdge. But that's weird because Avanek is hearing it too.
Maybe I didn't set the frequency?
No, it's 1 to 2.8.
Yeah, and otherwise he wouldn't hear us, yeah. And Avanek also said he heard
Yeah,
it.
Avanek heard it
at
too.
the same moment.
Yeah.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk turning left crosswind, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
And it's not that we are transmitting at the same time when we hear trials, so that's a little bit weird. Well, let's just focus. Seems like you're exactly at the same position as you were 2 laps
French Valley
ago.
traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha, left downwind, runway 18, touch and go, French Valley.
The other
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning base runway 18, touch and go, French Valley traffic.
Nice.
What did you want to say?
Well, that you could also extend your downwind, so that you have a lot more time to adjust your final. Let's see if you can do it.
This laps.
And turn, and turn, and turn, and turn, and turn, and turn. Look at the runway, look at the
French
runway.
Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk turning final runway 18, French Valley traffic. Ooh.
Much better. Good. Watch the speed. Right. Much better. Yeah, Vanek, I think so too.
I can't imagine why the lights are saying that I'm still too high. I'm actually quite high, quite low, right?
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk, turning left base, runway 18, touch and go.
Yeah, so you could.
Final sight.
So therefore,
French
you could also extend your downwind a bit to make up for that altitude, or pull on the throttle a little bit earlier so you start your descent sooner.
Nobody says that I'm still too high.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, it was already. Yeah, it's a little bit too high. Now you're totally fine. But
oh.
And nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. Nice, very nice. And relax. Very good, honey.
Whew.
Very good.
Laps.
Get the nose down. And now it's gonna go up.
A little bit of drunk.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Victor Alpha, turning final, runway 18, touch and go. French Valley.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning upwind, runway 18. French Valley traffic. Well, I'm not actually turning, but... So Avanek is quite fast.
He's flying a little bit faster, yeah.
Smooth as silk, thank you. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning crosswind, runway 18. French Valley traffic. I forget at the end always what I need to say.
But still, your reports are right on.
Like this, whoops.
Now further extend a bit. Just let it go.
Thanks for the follow, Amit.
Ahmed, thank you for the follow.
I think this is okay.
Good.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning downwind, runway 18 for a stop. French Valley traffic. So, because you wanted to practice as well, right?
And you did great.
I'm ready for my first real life training.
Oh yeah. So make this count. Again, don't drift off. You're already flying a little bit towards the airport. Smooth as silk, Crash Tender says.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Well, Keith is off to the office.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha, left crosswind, runway 18, touch and go. French Valley.
So he cannot work on the problem, but he thinks it's a local issue. But it's a little bit weird to me if Avanek also hears it on CTF, but...
I will be okay.
Yeah. Good on the flaps, already started the descent, nice speed. Again, you're flying towards the airport. Good.
It's a bit too short.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha, turning left downwind, runway 18, touch and go. French Valley.
I want to say Mike Romeo Sierra as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I have never said it since I've had my own plane.
Yeah, we're flying with
the missus.
With Mrs. 733, weirdest thing, my PilotEdge client won't transmit. Oh, yeah, that's what Keith was saying here on the Discord as well, that he saw you on the PilotEdge network, but that he couldn't see you transmit. Well,
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning base for runway 18. French Valley traffic. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, wonderful. Perhaps it's 733. This is better. Yeah. Now you've got time. Okay. Flaps.
This is not flaps.
Very good.
French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, turning final for runway 18 for a full stop. French Valley traffic. I was too early. Way too early. Or too steep a turn. No.
Well,
no.
doesn't matter.
But I do have 2 red lights.
Exactly.
Yay.
You can see you're slowly getting on that glide slope.
What's that?
Yeah, sorry, you're getting on track with the runway.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. Good on speed. This is much better. Yeah, you're totally ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. So excited for you to see how that goes. Trimming a bit, very good.
I want to keep those 2 red lights.
Ooh.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha turning left base, runway 18, have the traffic on final in sight. And I will make it a full stop, French Valley.
You see you drifting off from the runway, right? You're going from left to the right.
Is there wind or is it me?
Wind. There are winds, as you have noticed on the METARs, but it's blowing, I think, from the other side. So look at you.
Oh.
But you recovered. Put your hand on the throttle. See if you can put it on center line.
Can. I think.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha turning final, runway 18, full stop, French Valley.
Just let it go. Nice.
Oh, that was a bit bumpy.
Keep it on the runway. Yes. And pull on the throttle. Oh, that's a little bit too quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, we made it barely. I thought we were gonna tumble over.
I will not do that tomorrow.
No, and I think the instructor will guide you towards safety in that manner.
French Valley traffic.
Oh, other one.
Ooh, sorry. French Valley traffic, yellow Skyhawk, clear the runway. French Valley traffic.
Very good. You can park it if you just park it here a little bit here to the left, on the center line, on the taxiway. Then I will take over.
Oh yeah, you are going to take over.
If I may,
yeah,
just
sure,
for 10 minutes.
What time is it? Oh yeah, sure.
Friday.
It's Friday. It's weekend. Yay! Like this.
Crash Tender is saying on 2 wheels. Respect.
What on 2 wheels?
Well, you landed on 2 wheels.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks. Just leave it as is. It's okay.
Yeah, like this?
Yeah, you can just pause the track AR and I will take over.
Okay, that was it, guys.
Tomorrow you're gonna do your real world flight, honey. But I do like to.
We needed to change
Oh, right,
seats.
D.
That
Finish
was the little
D.
person's seat.
Trial. You can just.
Good
I hear it again.
Thank you, Finish.
Trial. Trial. What is trial? Okay, so I'm gonna fly just for 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Specifically aimed at unusual attitudes because this time, because Mrs. Uncertified is with me here in the cockpit, she will set me up for an unusual attitude. We cannot do that.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk Alpha Victor Alpha is clear of the runway, French Valley.
I will disconnect. And I will set my own weather.
We want Misty.
I want Misty. Manually configured. Visibility is none. Apply. That's good. That looks good. And I would like to have partial instruments as well. Specifically, the also, by the way, OBS has not crashed, right? I updated my drivers and stuff, and it's still on. So, well, that's good.
That's good.
Artificial Horizon failed.
Oh, I really enjoyed it so much to set those failures for you.
Well, you can do it more often if you like.
I had to leave the house Monday when he started to stream, and I was really laughing like all the way out of the house.
Exactly. Let me see. Let's go to, well, I don't care. Why is there no visibility issue at this altitude? I thought I said it.
Yeah, Crash Tender, that is my evil laugh.
Your evil laugh. Bigger skies? No. Manually configured.
I don't know, yeah.
Visibility. That's it. Done. Apply. Hello? Hello? Customize. No, I said visibility. What is changing here? Visibility, statute miles. Set visibility as yes. One. Why isn't it this, guys? Does anyone know why the visibility is not worsened? I have no idea. This should just work. Changing to runway visual range.
And if you put that one out, if you...
Overcast, well, that's fine. Well, top, base. Yeah, works as well. Just clouds. All right, let me see. Mixtures full in. Do we still have a flap?
Yep.
All right.
Did I do one flap then, just?
Yep, you did.
You didn't tell me.
No, I didn't. Let me see. I need to focus
Why
here.
didn't you tell me?
I need to focus here. Blah, 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 blah. There goes the speed, slight climb, and the attitude indicator is not working, as you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a speed going of about 100 knots or so.
Yeah.
And then I will not look, and you can change the power, and you can just set me up in some kind of weird turn where you see everything.
And power, you mean throttle?
Yeah, throttle. You can just turn it on.
Okay.
And just briefly, because well, perhaps I will do a barrel roll or I don't know. If you take too long, I guess I will go nose down and crash. Perhaps I don't know. Oh,
let's just have fun with this.
Let's just have fun with this. Let me see. Let's go. Let's go a little bit. Let's go to the south as well. Trim a bit. Let's focus here. Get into partial instrument mode. Alright. Why is my speed? Oh, the flaps were not. No, you did have 2 flaps.
Oh, huh? Oh, okay.
I was wondering why I was still going quite slow. Okay, so, honey.
Yes, that's me.
So I'm flying stable.
Yeah.
You can do a turn or a pull or push or whatever, something weird. I cannot look, and then I need to just stabilize again.
That way.
Okay, go.
I've got the power.
You can also use the throttle. Say when I need to look.
You can fix this.
Down, we're going. Too much, not too much, not too much. There goes the speed. I'm not looking at the vertical speed indicator. A little bit more down, 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 down. There we are again. Stabilized. Then we can go back to.
How do you know that it's stabilized?
Well, I can see it by looking at the different instruments. So with the vertical speed indicator, I can see when it goes up and down.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so sensitive that I can also look at the speed. If I go down, I'm not pushing, you can see that the speed is increasing. So I know that I'm going down. So I'm first looking at my turn indicator to level the airplane, and then I'm focusing on... Can you do it?
I made it too easy for you.
Another turn. Let's go.
There is one thing, though, that you didn't notice. I also pulled the throttle.
Oh yes, I didn't.
But
do. Okay.
I don't know if it matters.
No, it doesn't. I was looking whether I went too slow or too. If I go into the yellow arc there, then I know that I'm going much too fast. Then I would pull.
Okay.
And when I'm going around 60, I know I'm going too slow. So that's why.
Okay.
Mess me up. Mess me up. Oh my gosh. Doesn't sound good.
Yes.
Fucking hell. On the throttle, going much too high up. This is really dangerous because shit. Come on, focus. I'm level. There we go. That was a good one. But I might overstress the airplane if I'm going.
Yeah.
If I then really rapidly pull on the yoke, stabilize it again. Can you do it another time?
Yeah,
That's actually fun.
Is nice.
Go again. Shit.
Yes.
Yes? Down.
We would be so nauseous if we were in this plane.
It's too much up. Up, 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 fuck, 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 fuck. That was interesting. I'm going up. Pull down, pull down. That's okay. You can see the vertical speed is a little bit lacking here. There we were. Now I was almost too fast. I was exceeding the, and I think
with the plane crash, if we do it,
it would rip off the wings or do some damage. And also, I think I pulled so many G's. I was so pulling so that all the blood would have been pulled out of her brain, and I was now like.
It was too extreme. Okay, once more.
But I like it. No, okay, yeah, please. Let me see. I'm going down a little bit. Go ahead. This is fun.
Yes.
Got it.
Very good. Yeah, indeed, crash tender with 21 people in the back. We're just making loopings.
Oh, could you do just a few more? I'm really enjoying myself, and it's practice that I never.
It's nice to look at.
Again.
Let me see if I can. Okay, now we're pushing it, right? Yeah.
We're done. We're done. We're breaking the airplane right now.
Really?
Yeah. No,
Nice.
we're over exceeded there. Go down. Go down. Go down.
Just for practice.
Come on. Yeah, that's something that we would not have survived, I think. But it was nice, and it's interesting to see also on my end how quickly you scan and immediately got an idea. Okay, what's going on? Are we pitched down? Are we banking? And what's making this exercise a little bit too simplistic is, again, we don't feel anything. I mean,
yeah,
if you don't have any outside view and you're going down or making a bank, your sense of balance also messes you up. So it's actually much easier now not having those G-forces on your body.
Yeah.
Because it's just a rational game. But in the real world, it's quite confusing when your body tells you something while your instruments say the other.
Yes.
Nice one. Too much. I'm pulling too much on that yoke.
Thanks for the follow, Scotty.
Thanks. Yep, there we are. That was a good one. So don't go into the extremes, I guess.
Yeah.
Just 2 more?
Yeah, sure.
2 more?
Are you still learning though? Because I have the feeling that you look so at ease doing this.
No.
I'm looking for what's the next level. For
Yeah,
this exercise.
no. What I'm doing wrong is my first initial recovery move is much too extreme, I see.
Okay.
So you can see that with the vertical speed, it's much too rapid, and I pull too many G-forces. So I'd like to be a little bit more subtle with my elevator, and it's something that I like to nail before.
Okay,
is
yeah,
that okay?
sure, yes, sure.
Thank you so much, darling.
No problem. As long as we're watching Narcos after this.
Exactly.
Let me see. Yes. You need to be quick. You need to be quick.
Not too much. Pushing already.
We would have been so nauseous by now and
Oh yeah, and also disorientated.
Yeah.
And that's what the real danger of this exercise is, which you cannot simulate here with a home sim. But I'm focused. That was wonderful.
One more?
One more. Just one more. Okay, go. Don't go too extreme. Just set me up for a configuration while the...
Yes.
Yeah, better. Man. Now I'm only looking at my turn indicator and my airspeed indicator. Can you do just one more?
But is it actually easier if you have no clouds? Isn't it also weird to do it without?
Let's...
Because I can imagine that when you see the world and it's kind of upside down. And
Well, then you have, I mean, the attitude indicator or the horizon gives you so much information about pitch down.
That's true.
I think
Well,
it
we'll
would be.
just-
Well, we'll have a look. Overcast, delete. All right, so this is the usual VFR training basic thing.
yeah.
Already quite close to the ground, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, not 2,900 feet. It's a little bit too much for a Cessna Skyhawk to handle. All right, same drill. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm only looking at the outside right now. I have a total idea of
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, it's not working. I have
It's a
the
good
same
exercise,
thing.
but
Yeah.
it's... Thank you.
One more? Put the clouds on.
One more. And then and then I'm gonna land and then it's done.
Okay.
Weather, cloud layer, overcast. That's just the overcast, right? Yeah. And then top to whatever and base to that. Fly.
Ah, it's making nice clouds.
Yeah, but we're not in them. Are we not in them?
Because you set them too low.
Oh, did I?
So.
Overcast. This should work. I guess they don't go that, or are we that high up? Yeah, I guess so.
I think so.
Let's go a little bit down then. To the soup, as they say.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Nice. Okay. Make sure that you're...
Oh, there goes the altimeter. Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah. If I only look at the airspeed indicator or the turn indicator, I'm much more better off. No, but I'm not stabilized just yet. Yeah, there we go.
One more?
Just one, but then I'm gonna land. I'm really enjoying myself.
I'll do a good one. It's also good practice for me, actually.
Would you like to try as well? Just one.
Yes, you can do it.
Nice one. That was a good one.
I was very focused.
Two wrong pedals there. Oh, come on, 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 come on. I'm not focusing there. And nose down. Come on, Tim. Looking at my slip there, which is all over the place.
Evanek is also saying, like, we should rewatch this without the clouds, see what's happening.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right.
Can I do one?
Yeah, sure, you can do one. Sure.
So let's just keep the seats where they are.
Keep the seats where they are.
I don't need the... oh, I need to put this one.
Manage this. Who cares? No, I think they can.
Okay, you were saying, if I manage this...
Evanek, one more, 10th time. Yeah, exactly.
One more. Okay. Show me what needs to be done.
This is it's actually quite fun to be on this side.
Yeah. It is, and it's like, whoop, recover.
So you're the evil laughter kind of girl. Well, let's see what you... yeah, let me see. All right. Okay.
What do I need to do?
Well,
let's start there.
The mission is to recover to a stable and level flight. So no climb, no descent, and no turn. That's your... So to get it in this stable position.
So that means this one at 0, that one at 3,900, and that one like that.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that. I mean, this is also stable, and I would think this is also stable, but that it's not going all over the place.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Making this easier on me. This is not good, right?
That's not good. You can also look at the airspeed. You can also see
What
the
is
altitude.
happening?
Recover. We're gonna go right to the ground. Welcome to instrument flying, my darling of darlings.
Oh, that was not good. Oh.
Guys, clip.
My
Could someone
God.
clip this?
No.
Could someone clip this?
No, don't do this. What the? What the crap?
We're going down.
We're going down.
Brace, brace,
Oh, no.
brace.
No. Wait.
Focus.
Oh. What the? I don't understand what's happening.
Okay, right. Stop.
Yeah.
This is difficult, right?
Yes.
You need to interpolate and do all kinds of stuff. It looks easy
It
when you have
looks
some practice.
very easy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna make it a little bit more easy because you're not trained for this, obviously. So.
What the?
Yeah,
beep was going wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it a little bit more a VFR kind of.
But what was going on? I need to know.
You're going up and down, and you're looking at there are all kinds of psychological things going. You were fixating on one instrument, forgetting about the other. So it's about scanning and get a total picture going. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enable the artificial horizon for you, which is now a proper exercise for your level of training. Yeah. So now that thing does work.
Yeah, I'm still on the dummy level, so
exactly.
This is okay.
So this thing should be working. Yeah. I think did it? Instruments, primary. Yes, it should.
Okay.
Now. Yes?
I need to fix it again.
Yeah.
Hey, flip.
And slide.
It's horror out here.
Yes?
Yes.
Perhaps we should also go a little bit up. We're only at 2,000 feet. Are you ready?
What do I need to do?
No, we're already quite low to.
Yeah. Okay. If there's a flat,
let me
we
see if
are.
I can change that while we are.
No.
Well,
I will do it
no,
myself.
No. Otherwise, it's not a fair exercise.
Okay.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Oh.
Look at the attitude. Good. Put on the throttle. Look at the attitude indicator. It's just like looking outside. Nice. Speed. Look at the speed.
That's so much easier.
You're going down still, right? Just make it a stable. That's a 5-second stable and straight and level flight.
Okay.
Still going down. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, barely 5. If you look at the engine, it's a little bit too slow. So you need to. You can see the speed is also decreasing.
Once more.
Yeah.
Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job.
Woo.
One more time.
Yeah, but now without this one.
Without?
Yeah.
Already without?
From.
Guys, keep your mouse cursor at the clip button for.
No, you don't. You're on my team. You're on my side of this.
Let me see.
Feud.
Failed. No, but it's ridiculous. You're putting yourself in challenges that are ridiculous.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Still,
matter.
you don't need to
We're
click
having
this.
fun. We're having fun. Yes?
Yes. Oh, this is not good. The thing is not working, right?
No. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going down still. Okay.
Thanks, Evanek.
Is Evanek doing that? Is he doing the clipping?
Yes.
Evanek, I thought we bonded over our patterns, over our traffic patterns.
Meanwhile,
I'm still going up and down, and I'm not focusing on anything.
Focus.
But it's going better than previous time.
So scan. This is yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one. I'm going down, so I need to go up. Wait.
Good. But isn't this fun?
A blast. No, it's fun.
Oh, you should be more in the cockpit. This is fun.
I'm not so thrilled right now. No, but I am doing better though.
Yeah, so you'll laugh.
Let me see. Okay, wait. I'm going too fast. Okay.
So, should I teach you how to do this? Just very briefly.
Wait, I wanna fix this. My God, I'm going too slow. Okay, wait. So now I'm going down. Okay, wait.
Oh, trimming is not really the time for. It's not the time for trimming right now.
I am going down.
Good. Evanek is saying no narcos tonight. Well, we are going to watch. It's becoming a little bit more stable, but you're doing. It's actually fascinating to see. See a lot of principles being.
Okay, I give up. Let's pause and explain, please.
First, pick one. You've got two levels. You've got turning.
Yeah.
And you've got pitch.
Yeah.
Pick first one. I always start with going level first.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. Then I'm gonna look at the airspeed indicator, and the vertical speed indicator goes all over the place, and the altimeter might also work. I just look are we going too fast or are we going too slow?
Yeah. If we're going slow, we're going up.
Exactly. So I need to push a little bit down, and that's the third rule. Only small adjustments.
Small adjustments. Okay, once more.
Go ahead. You still need to recover.
Oh yeah, I still need to recover. I didn't fix this challenge.
We're not stabilized
okay.
yet. Just your last attempt, and you'll.
Okay. No, I want to do
you
one more.
Totally earned tomorrow's flight.
Okay, so this is. We're going faster, so I need to. Do you do anything with the throttle?
Sure, if you're going too slow, but it's better to work with it with pitch, because that's quite a reliable measure. Your speed is increasing, so you're going down. So pull a little bit. Speed is now stabilized. It looks good. Looks good. I could just cover the vertical speed indicator for you. Only look at the turn indicator and the airspeed indicator. Does it look stabilized to you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of stabilized. You're descending, but it's okay. And we're getting close to the ground. You could give a little bit more power in. And now try to find a stabilized speed. Guys, I'm covering the vertical speed indicator and the altimeter here on her screen, so she can only look now at the airspeed. Looks stable to me. So you're actually very good. You are doing awesome.
Okay, once more with the real.
With the real thing. So the thing is, you just remove all the distracting things.
Yeah.
So at least with the airspeed indicator and turn indicator, you can do a lot of stuff. Are you ready for the final exam?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
This does not sound good.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait. Yeah, here you are.
It's just missing your evil laugh. Okay.
First
we're just
one, bank first.
Going to relax. Make sure that we're not crashing to the ground. This is going like that. Okay.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Honey, you did it.
Yeah.
So you just bumped yourself up to IFR training.
While I still cannot find a lake anywhere.
You're ready to...
So I cannot do cross-country flying, but I can do this. Okay.
Oh, my headset.
We need to fix that. It's
yeah, I
quite
know,
annoying.
It's yeah.
Our last pattern before the...
What's the replay? I think you made a loop in the clip.
Oh.
No.
Not
no.
me.
No.
Shall we do the... shall we look at it from... without the clouds, the
This
replay?
is an interesting kind of view.
It's good that I didn't see where I was heading.
Yeah, I was pressing pause a little bit too late.
Okay.
Let's go a little bit up. Yeah, looks good to me.
So do the replay.
The replay? Yeah.
Can we do that with clear sky?
No, sure, absolutely we can. Replay.
I want to see my last landing. Is that okay?
That's okay as well. Let me see. Oh, this is where we switched cockpits. So this is where you actually landed, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Tadal.
Outside?
Yeah. I want to see my 2 wheels landing from the side.
Mrs. Uncertified, you will fly tomorrow.
Yes, I will. I'm looking very manly though in my...
Yeah, you are.
Thanks, Christian, for the compliments. From the side, from the side.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're not there yet.
I want to see clear sky. Why is it?
I don't know why that's the case. Perhaps it's because I still said it, but... Did I have a quick look? No. No.
But
how do you like to see it?
yeah, like, ooh, yeah. Here I go.
There's the runway already at the bottom there.
Oh, the visibility has changed.
Goes up and proud.
It's maybe a bit too proud,
exactly.
right?
And now you lose speed and then you drop down.
Yeah, it's...
But you drop down with your...
Yeah, but it was a bit too bumpy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's look at our...
Alright, so let's have a look. Control P. Play. Welcome to Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this. I'm curious to know whether this was part of your training flight or mine, but this was quite a steep climb and descent.
If I had to guess, I think it's mine.
It is yours. Look at that. Can you feel how that would feel? Imagine how that would feel in your stomach.
Oh my god.
Well, this is not what's going to happen tomorrow. My
I hope
gosh.
not. But we didn't do an actual looping, right?
I have an here. This is when you increase the altimeter on the map. Oh, surely. Obviously. Haha. This is when I was using the map tool because that's something that he records as well. Bummer. Was a fun joke though. Let me see.
No loopings. We were kind of all over the place.
Let me see. This is also the map. Those are your patterns. Oh yeah, there was a flying. Yeah, this was your flying, and we ended. I believe. Didn't we end there near the? I
don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I saw the loop. Oh, there was a loop.
These look good. There is a loop over there, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
There's not one there, so let's have a closer look.
But I think that one was yours, right?
Well, I will gladly earn it. I will gladly claim it.
No, it was me, I guess.
I saw the loop. Dev wheels. No, this is X-Plane with the default 172. Yeah, that's a loop.
That's a loop.
Huh? I want to see it from the sides because otherwise you cannot see. Also, there's a stall over here where we dropped all over.
Watch the clip. I think we need to watch.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Can we watch that here on the stream or?
No, that's it can, but I didn't set my stream up. I'm so happy that it didn't crash yet. Cross that it did. There's your loop.
Yep. Well, but isn't it nice? It's beautiful, actually.
What you did? Yeah, it's art. It's actually art. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You didn't do it.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That completes the votes of the Dutch jury, I think.
12 points.
12 points. Anything else that we like to mention? Because tomorrow is your real world introductory flight.
So tomorrow we will, well, maybe we will make a picture at the airport to provide already evidence that we're there.
Exactly.
On your Instagram and on Twitter. But the actual streaming of the flight will be, I don't think it will be tomorrow, but maybe Sunday?
Yeah, maybe Sunday. Yes,
maybe
I will record it off stream.
Yeah.
I will not live stream the flight.
No.
But I will just make a video recording and then we're going to stream it here.
If I get nervous, I will make a looping.
Make a looping, you now know how to do it.
Yeah. So, and we will stream it later on and we will have some nice intermezzo going on.
Yeah, and see, and just comment on what is happening. What's the one thing that you're looking forward to for tomorrow?
The one thing? Yeah, what do you mean? What kind of procedure?
What are you looking for? Well, whatever. Tomorrow you're going to fly. What's the one thing that you...
top-down view of our town.
Oh yeah,
our hometown.
Yeah. How that looks like. Yeah.
But also the feeling of actually ascending. That's kind of a nice.
Mature Gamer is hosting us with that's very
21
kind.
viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Crash Sender. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. Dev Wheels.
Yeah.
Is she a student pilot in real life? You're making a good impression.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm not. No, I have never even been in a real Cessna before.
Oh, and that's also a thrill.
So it's my first.
You've only been in airliners, right?
I've only been in airliners, yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that you're looking forward to in terms of the
so
feel
ascending and the feel and the...
Alright.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to see how much I can do by myself in the end.
Yeah, I'm also very curious to see. And I'm also hoping that the instructor is also a little bit playful and allowing you to fiddle around a bit and really ignite your interest even more than I am doing.
I hope it's a little bit of the Yas Marina feeling. We were on the racetrack in Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah.
And we had some lessons there. I hope it's that kind of feeling
racing.
of being in control and.
Yeah, exactly. But you're also allowed to play around
also,
with the stuff. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, sorry, Mature Gamer, we're just finishing.
Yeah, we're just finishing.
It ended with me doing loopings and Tim was like...
But no, it ended with you... No. It ended with you learning how to fly on partial instruments and recover from unusual attitudes in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, any last words?
Hey, Pizza No Gloria, I haven't seen you for a very long time.
Looks like the secretly certified pilot flew again, so we didn't crash.
No, we didn't crash.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Nice. Oh, righty, guys.
Right.
So
it's time to
go to Narcos and sit with some wine and some. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy ourselves. That's the theme of what's coming up next. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I really enjoyed myself. You too?
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. Even learned so much. So again, tomorrow, Mrs. Uncertified real introductory flight here in the local area, flying a Cessna 172 for the first time.
Being in the plane for the first time.
Being in the plane also for the first time, so we're really looking forward to that. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram for some pics, and we will video record that entire flight and stream it here on the channel and chat with you live about how the experience was.
Yes.
So, thank you so much again, and as always.
Well, and also maybe once more, thanks to all the people who donated for that flight, because we tweeted about that. But really, thanks to everyone who donated and made that flight possible, because that's amazing.
Exactly. You guys make this flight possible.
Yeah.
And it's even, and I also feel that it's even more special or valuable because it is donated. It's not our money. It's really, you're really feeling. It's like the community is saying, well, Mrs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Want you to do that. Yeah.
So that's awesome. Totally right. Guys, so thank you again for those kind donations. And as always, happy flights.
Blue skies.
Palm Springs Tower, Skyline Pop Hotel Tango. Your mic is 10 miles north of the airport at 3000 with information X-ray inbound for a full stop. Landing 13 left if that's available.
Pop Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs Tower, Squawk 6250.
6250.
Pop Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs altimeter is 2985, radar contact about 10 miles west of the Palm Springs VOR. Presently landing runway 31, you're requesting straight in for 13.
If that's available, yes please.
Correction, Pop Hotel Tango, India Mike, make straight in runway 13 left and clear to land. wind is 0905.
Clear the land, runway 3 left, double tilting, any mark, thanks.
Palm Springs clearance, plus 4658 is type PC12 slam call, request clearance to Vegas S file.
Pilots 4658, Palm Springs clearance. Good afternoon. Unable to give you S file, I'll be full route standby. Pilots 4658 is cleared to the Las Vegas airport. VFI Cathedral 1 departure procedure to Palm Springs. Victor 370 to 29 Palms. Victor 538. Cresso. Join the Cresso 3 arrival. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 2, 405 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6316.
4658 steered to Vegas via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, Victor 37029, Palms, Victor 538, Cresso 3, initially climb 7,000, expect to cruiser F25, departure 167, squawk 6316 plus 465.
Plus 4658, feedback is correct. Tango, you might taxi to the ramp via Echo and this frequency.
Taxiing to the ramp via Echo, remain on this frequency, public Delta, any mark.
Ontario Tower, Cessna 237 Charlie Alpha, approximately 4 miles to the west, inbound to land.
Number 237 Charlie Alpha, roger, inner left traffic. Left downwind runway 26 left, report base.
Enter left downwind for 26 left and record your base, 237 Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Tower, United 242 on the visual for 20 right, will be turning for a right base shortly.
United 242 Jaway Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170 at 13.
Clear to land, 20 right, United 242.
Palomar Tower, Yankee Kilo, ILS runway 24.
Here 520 Yankee Kilo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 210 at 11.
Land departure, here.
Number 237 Charlie Alpha, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 7 Charlie Alpha, thank you.
Palm Springs ramp plus 4658 east ramp with weather going for taxi.
Pilots 4658, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Trail right via Echo Bravo 465.
Riverside Tower, good morning, November 2903 Alpha with you on the ILS.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Runway 9 cleared low approach, report the miss.
November 2903 Alpha, cleared low approach, runway 9. Next report is missed.
Palm Springs Tower plus 4658 ready to go to the right side Bravo.
What's the radio on radio check?
Pilots 4658, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff to right plus 465.
Palomar Tower, Yankee Kilo, Kilo, 24.
Here's our Yankee Kilo, roger, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Via Alpha,
Pilots 4658, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 465.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha is clear, the active taxi to the GA parking base.
Number 7 Charlie Alpha, remain on this frequency, taxi to the south ramp via Sierra.
South ramp via Sierra with you, 7 Charlie Alpha, thanks.
Number 2903 Alpha going north.
Number 03 Alpha, confirm going around or going miss.
November 2903 Alpha going north.
Number 03 Alpha, roger, execute the published missed approach procedure.
Flying the published missed approach procedure. November 2903.
Piper 2903 Alpha, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 03 Alpha.
Number 03 Alpha, departure frequency will be 135.4.
135.4 for departure. November 2903 Alpha.
Ontario Tower, November 516 Delta Mike, inbound ILS 26 left.
Number 516 Delta Mike, Ontario Tower. Good afternoon, Ontario. Wind is calm. Runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 6 Delta Mike. Ontario Tower, November 36. Correction 516 Delta Mike, clear of the active at uniform, taxiing to the south apron.
Number 6 Delta Mike, roger, taxi on the south ramp via Sierra. Remain on this frequency.
Via Sierra on this frequency, 6 Delta Mike.
Riverside Tower, good evening. November 2903 Alpha is with you on the visual approach on the Tuesday. Present position is left and down the road.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land on